So look, I was having this conversation with this sister about when you cannot afford it. We go out and buy stuff we absolutely can't afford at the dumbest damn times. Now, my thing to her was, I got partners. No crib, no car, career. There's a cat that I know that's homeless. But everything he go out and buy is name brand, shirts, shoes, socks, and he 30 plus. This brother got matching hats, matching socks. That's a very selfish trait to me. Very selfish trait, because what that tells me is this: you care about you and you only, especially the cats that got kids. You know what I'm saying? Once you go out to the club, you go out somewhere and you see somebody with a $400-$500 coat on. They 30 plus. Now, I give the younger cats a mistake. You want to floss, you want to, for the young ladies, that's cool. But you should know better at 30 plus. So, ladies, if you go out and see a cat 30 plus with matching socks, matching shoes, matching hat, he didn't spend $1,000 on his fit and don't tip the waitress nothing. He neglected something at home. Let me tell you something when you can't afford it. So I was having this conversation with a sister, and I was saying that that's a red flag, that, you know, women should take that as a red flag, because a lot of women would judge you about how much money. That's why a lot of men buy a lot of expensive stuff, because women will judge you. So we feel, damn, I got to go out and buy an expensive fit because women going to judge me. But let me tell you, and I'm telling ladies, look, it should be just the opposite. When you see a cat, it's flashy and classy are two different things. Just for women, same concept. For men, flashy and classy are two different things. You see a cat with a $400 Pelly Pail on, $500 boots, $500 pair of pants, he neglected something at the crib. When can't you afford it? You cannot afford it if you punch somebody else's clock. If you punch somebody else's clock, you can't afford it. You got to have 7 sources of income. If you don't have real estate, you can't afford it. Meaning, if you're still renting, you really can't afford it. If you are renting, we out buying 60-inch TVs, clothes, socks, shoes, cars, spending $30 to get in the club, and we are renting. Let me tell you something else. If you don't have stocks and bonds invested, mutual funds, guess what? You can't afford it in my book. You can't afford it. Because the girl was like, oh, maybe he just have it, or maybe you just have it. And I'm like, until you have it, you got to be punching your own clock, have your own crib, buying your own crib, have real estate, stocks and bonds, mutual funds, life insurance for you and your kids and your family. You got to have a savings. If you don't have at least $5,000 to $10,000 in your savings, guess what? You can't afford it. This is what they do. This is what everyone has figured out. This is why everybody's winning. This is exactly why we are losing. This is exactly why I am done having sympathy for us, why we want to beg the mayor, beg the governor to please give us jobs. Ain't nothing wrong with living together with different people, saving up your money, buying your house, buying real estate, buying stocks and bonds. You must have 7 sources of income. I was in the shoe store the other day and I watched a young girl buy a $75 pair of Jordans for her 1-year-old. I say it again. A $75 pair for her 1-year-old. Of Jordans. Now, for one, this 1-year-old is going to outgrow them shoes in 2 months. Easy. In 2 months, that little kid is going to need a new pair of shoes. And here it is, we renting, flat broke, no jobs, but we got money to buy a $75 pair of Jordans for 1-year-old. We sad. I don't understand it. Some people say we curse. Some people just say we slow. I think, man, we may be a little slow to the game. We are. But I think that we could be taught. You know, we got to be reprogrammed. We got to be retaught. I see some of these activists, some of the people on TV. Let me tell y'all something. The people with the wrong message, they will push that wrong message. Somebody with the right message, oh, they'll stifle them. They'll exclude that message. Just like Martin Luther King. You say, oh, you want to beg? Okay, cool, we going to push you out. Don't get me wrong, I respect what he did. But however, Malcolm X, Garvey, oh, no, we can't let y'all, Black Panthers, oh, no. Y'all talking about doing for yourselves? Public enemy number one. We got to divide and conquer. Also want to talk about own girl that bailed R. Kelly out. I'm going to bring y'all those videos tonight. A lot of people saying that she black, she white. She is a black lady. She does own like a brunch spot on the south side of Chicago. And a lot of people are on Yelp talking about boycott that spot. And I don't think so. I don't know about all that. Don't get me wrong. She say she's just a friend of R. Kelly's. And a lot of people saying she's on a daycare. And I heard that too. However, I'm hearing conflicted stories that she's just a secretary or in connection with that. One of the reporters, a Fox 32 Chicago reporter, posted saying that she was just in connection with the daycare. So I don't know if she owns the daycare. She might. I don't know. I'm gonna research that today and get to the tonight. However, people was also talking about boycotting her business on Yelp and Welp or whatever it was, and you know, we don't have too many black-owned businesses. And if y'all watch my show, y'all will understand that I say we need to shop at businesses that we own, because it brings business, it brings jobs to our community, to our children, our brothers, our sisters. Our children got to go kill each other, rob, kill and steal each other. And one of my homegirls, Denise, was talking about, Donald, these kids, I can't stand them. They the problem. They this, that, and the other. And I'm like, Denise, you spend all your money outside of our community. To me, you're the problem. Why don't these children have jobs? For one, all right, let's talk about why they're killing each other out here on these streets. Denise, do you realize they don't have jobs? They can't go down to the corner store and get a job like in everybody else's community. Why can't they go to the corner store? Because we don't own anything on the corner store. Why don't we own anything? Because you are taking your money out to Tinley and Orland Park to shop. So it comes back to you. That in my book. You know, this generation failed the previous generation, the next generation. So we are the problem. He can't go get a job because we too busy spending all our money, because as soon as we make it out the hood, we can't afford to live outside the hood, but we can afford to shop outside the hood. So I want to save $5 on this pair of jeans. Well, for one, you're spending 45-minute drive to get there. You're spending $20 in gas trying to get to they spot because it's nicer, and you don't want to put up with our ish because we can't do good business. You know, we gotta change our way of thinking. We gotta change the way we do business. No question, we do have to. That is true. We do bad business, but we all gotta start somewhere. And so, look. If y'all want to sell something, hey, I'm with you. I would help you. If you need my help, let's all band together. Let's help each other. We can all benefit from each other. Why work? Many hands make light work. And that's just our problem. We won't work together. Let me tell y'all something. Anything y'all need, anything y'all want, I would help. And vice versa. Let's help each other. Let's stop working against each other. And I did a show or something. I said jealousy is a natural instinct. It's in everybody. I don't care who it is. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you got. Jealousy is in anyone. It's just a natural human instinct. You know, Bill Gates got $1 billion something, but somebody could make if somebody woke up the next day and a 15-year-old made a operated system 10 times better and made $1 trillion. Bill Gates gonna feel like, damn, he gonna feel a little jealous. It's a natural human instinct we all, however, was born with. But my thing is this, y'all. You gotta learn how to channel and redirect that jealousy. Let's say if you're selling t-shirts and you see somebody making $1 billion over here, find out what they did, and then you do it. Find out their mistakes, and then you don't make those mistakes. Find out what they are not doing, and then you do it. And then you make yours better. We all covered up in it. We all in the same car. I don't know why we wishing that car crashed. We are still in the car. We are still in the car driving the same direction. And we hoping the car crash, and we still in it. So anyway, man, comment what y'all think. Good, bad, ugly. I read all my comments. Peace.